What are we going to whine about today, Stacy?
Well, we have a special guest in the studio, which we said that we were going to bring in guests. And so you get to be our first, Papa John.
Well, I'm honored.
All right.
I know. Papa John is our first guest to be on Let's Wine with Brenda and Stacy. So we brought him in today to talk about the good old days of Heartland Karaoke.
Yes, he is the king of karaoke.
The king. We're they.
Ex-king. Ex-king.
Maybe a retired king.
Retired king, yeah.
Is there anything that would bring you out of retirement?
No. I don't think so.
Do you still have the equipment?
No, I sold everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you know what? Everything's digital now.
Yeah, that's right.
It's probably an
completely
hour.
different now. Yeah, everything is... They download everything now. No more discs. There's no more CDs. They don't use CDs anymore.
I remember you carrying all that equipment
All
in.
that equipment. It took us forever to set up. They could set up in no time now.
Right.
You know, it's different.
I didn't know back in the day when he was wrangling us, all of our drunk asses, that he only drank a beer an hour. He looked like he was drinking. So he looked like he was partying with us.
Well, I was busy up there.
But he was working.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, and you sing. You actually sing, and you sound good singing.
Only when it was slow night, I would
Slow
sing.
night.
But when it was busy night, I didn't have time to sing, you know.
You know me, I've been doing my reading and looking things up, and it says the host shouldn't sing 2 songs in a row. Is that true?
Oh, no. I never did.
Okay.
I
So
never
that is a thing.
I never did, no.
Did you cringe when you saw people turn in a song that might have been like 8 minutes long?
No, I never had a limit on, whatever they wanted to sing, I let them sing, but the rule was one ticket at a time,
Right.
so we kept our rotation going.
Okay.
That's the fair way to go, so everybody gets a chance,
Well,
Most definitely.
you can say it now. Definitely has been my word, and I'm trying to break it.
Definitely.
I definitely am.
Definitely is her word.
That's my word.
She's trying to break, I guess would be one of mine that I'm trying to break. Everybody has a clutch word. And, you're supposed to not use your clutch word if you can help it, but we can't not help it.
I know. We have the wine flowing right now. And that's why we wanted to bring you in.
Yeah.
Because I know you saw a lot of people drinking a lot.
Oh, my goodness. I got stories that would...
Embarrass us all.
Yeah. You don't want me to do that, do you?
You can.
A little bit, because you know what? We, at the time, I have to admit, when the alcohol is flowing, you don't realize how bad and how
How much fun you're having.
disgustingly fun we thought we were.
Well...
I don't know if I'd call it disgusting.
Not disgusting.
But
I'm sure there were people looking at us like, oh my God.
people still do, even when we're not drinking and partying. So what story are you dying to tell? There's so many, but what's your favorite karaoke story?
My favorite one?
Your favorite karaoke story?
I've repeated it several times. You want to hear it again?
Yes, we do.
Okay. We had a saying in karaoke, not to new customers, but to our customers that were steady customers, in a joking way. If they would get up to sing and they were really horrible, the crowd used to yell, "Sit your drunk ass down," right?
Uh-huh.
So it got to be a joke. Well, a couple years after that, we went on a cruise. A whole bunch of people from karaoke. I think there was 14 of us, 7 couples. Mm-hmm. And we were on a ship cruising, and I had karaoke that night.
So, of course, we all have to pile in.
Right. So it was my turn to sing. I went up to sing a song. And as I'm coming off stage, my faithful all jumped up and said, "Sit your drunk ass down." Naturally, all the people there were going, looking around and saying, what's going on here? But it was an inside joke, but they got even with me. Paid me back.
Good.
Yeah,
It's
even
funny,
with you
though.
in public, we were able to get you back in front of all those people you didn't know.
Yeah.
Only we thought it was funny.
Yeah.
But
We didn't know anybody. They all looked around like we were crazy. But it was funny, though.
It is funny.
one of my favorite Papa John stories that it doesn't have anything to do with karaoke, but it does have with somebody holding your hair. I had to hold your hair that one time that you got super smashed.
Oh, it was with the tag sale?
Yeah, we were having a yard sale at my house, and I have made a whole thing full of sangria because I thought, it's going to be hot outside. I had chairs out there for us and a table, for us to sit around, and we were drinking. No, say we weren't. I know, we're hosting a yard sale, and we're all drinking. Well, Papa John's not drinking that much, but he's eating the fruit like a madman, like just picking the fruit. And next thing you know, he is smashed. I had never seen him like that. So I am the one who had to hold his hair. Mom had to go to work work, the other half of Heartland Karaoke. So I had to babysit him. I was like, I'm sure this is payback for all the times that he had to do that for me, right? It's not fun being the hair holder.
I know it.
I know. It's not.
I did your mom's a few times. On 98, coming home, I had to pull over, and she went up the side of the road, and she always had long hair, so I had to hold her hair up, and she's...
Yeah, that's why they call it holding the hair.
That's right. You're a good man to hold that hair.
Yeah, jump out and then dig her out of the gutter or wherever she climbed into. I think I've done that to my mom a few times on the way home. Just climbed out of the car and fell over in the median. But I lived to tell about the next day.
Well, I'm old, I don't remember. My memories.
You remember a lot,
memory's
though.
not that good.
You know what? I'm amazed at the room you have at your house. You have a shrine dedicated to karaoke, and that's one thing we do want to put on the airwaves. If you recognize John, or you've been to one of the karaoke events, and you have any memories, reach out to us, message us, email us, let us know.
But you mentioned
because we would
Duffers,
pass
right?
it along. Duffer's Pub.
Yeah, Trax Lounge. And, Blue Lagoon.
Oh my goodness! How embarrassing!
There's so many of them. There's so many of them. It's so much fun.
It was.
And y'all did this like 3 nights a week religiously, right? Was it 3 or 4?
4 nights a week.
4 nights a week religiously for a year. How many years?
13 years.
13.
4 nights a week. And then if we had 2 nights, 2 jobs in one night, you and your mother used to go and do one, and then me and Doug used to go to another, because I had 2 systems, and we'd do 2 jobs in one night.
Making the money.
Yeah. New Year's Eve. Well, I know you've heard this all before. Cindy and I never spent New Year's Eve together in all those 13 years,
That's what I was going to ask you, too, and something I didn't think about that I read. A lot of karaoke people do it for free, and they rely on tips. You didn't do that, did you?
No.
I didn't think so.
Because I was going to say, we were horrible tippers, if so.
No. We got paid.
You deserved it. What you put up with?
It depended on the owner itself, what kind of deal you made with the owner. Sometimes they would include your tab,
Or comp your meals.
Yeah, comp your meals and stuff like that,
Your 1 beer an hour.
But the Cindy made up for it, though. Right.
I know you were trying to smooth me in. Can we put Stacy on the tab? Hell no.
It was a lot of fun, though.
It was.
Karaoke is very different today, Cindy and I just started going back out a couple times now. And it was boring. It's just,
I know it was fun when we went.
Yeah,
Well, we were the show. I mean,
you didn't know what we were going to do next, right?
I need to know, did I really make you nervous when I took that cordless mic and walked off with it? Were you worried
the
about
first
that
couple
microphone?
First couple of times, I thought you were going to walk out the door with it. but no, after a while, he said, "Oh, no, that's your Brenda. She's good." I said, "Okay, no problem."
I know I had death grip on it.
Although I had one guy that worked at the bowling alley. After he finished singing, he took it and put it in a pitcher of beer. Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing on the list. No mic drops.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dropped in the pitcher. Well, there was about that much left in the pitcher, so
Still, that's.
a quarter of the microphone was in beer.
Did you have anybody lick it?
Which was tacky. God, I hope not. God, I hope not.
Or put their mouths on it.
I know. And you didn't really clean those between, did you?
No.
You just handed it off to the next
I know. Well,
person.
back in the day, we weren't sanitizing.
And now I'd just be
You didn't hear of
appalled.
COVID.
And we were liquored up.
Yeah, you didn't hear of COVID back then.
Yeah.
Now you probably have to be a little more careful, in between singers, wipe it off and stuff. But
Wow.
back then, once you get had a few drinks in you,
Yeah. I mean, we were superheroes. I mean, our bodies were just had shielded from any germs, pretty much.
Yes, we were preserved in alcohol. I can't drink like I used to. We were talking about that too. It's like we used to do it, a couple nights in a row and go to IHOP for breakfast. It's like now, one night of drinking does me in for a month.
really?
Yes.
See, I was never a heavy drinker.
Oh my goodness. I can't do it like I used to. I can't hang.
Yeah, neither one of us can. I mean, because we've laughed before about how we would, get off work on Friday, get a babysitter. Usually Camille and Roxy would come over and watch Tyler and Scott. We were gone out to karaoke. And then, we wouldn't get home. I mean, the kids always spend the night. My kids were always safe. We wouldn't get home till 2, 3, 4 in the morning. And then go to sleep take a shower, take the kids to a movie, or we always did something with them during the day on Saturday. Like, we kept them entertained and occupied. Well, by Saturday night, by dark 30, we were back out partying again.
Yep.
And then Sunday was like had to be the down day, because then Monday we had to go back to work and the kids had to go back to school. But, they had a wound up weekend too with Camille and Roxy spending the night to babysit them. And oh my goodness.
We were younger then.
We were younger.
We had a lot of energy, and you
Now
bounce
somebody-
back. You bounce back quick.
Oh, you did. And now it's like I ache or I don't sleep well.
I know.
It's awful.
Well, the karaoke we go to now is 7 to 10.
At night?
Yeah.
Well, it's over by
So
10.
we're off at a decent hour. It's called senior karaoke,
I've been asleep for 2 hours by 10 o'clock. Are you kidding?
It's fun. I mean, it was so fun back in the day, and we have so many memories, and mostly it's memories of like stories that people tell us, because like you probably don't remember that night. I mean,
You remember we used to do, I forget what you call it, when we used to put all the songs in a hat, and guys used to pick women's songs, and women used to
Yes.
pick guy songs, and they'd have to get up there and sing them.
Yes.
Karaoke, we used to call it.
Yes.
'Cause you never knew what song. So guys would get up there and they go, a guy would get up there and he go, "Stand by your man,"
Yeah.
or a woman would
Natural
get up there and go,
woman.
"Macho, macho man." It was hilarious.
I got Secret Agent Man.
That's
That's what the song I got on that one. Secret Agent
I mean, it
Man.
was
that's
hilarious.
karaoke.
How do I remember that?
It was so funny.
I couldn't even sing the words to the song.
I know. Me and Mom were talking today about a song that she and I sang every time we were at karaoke together. And neither one of us know the name. We know the words.
Yep.
We don't know the name of the song.
We
She
tried.
said even Siri couldn't find it.
We asked Siri,
Yeah.
Alexa, or whatever,
Yeah.
and she couldn't even think of it either.
So Suri's losing her damn mind too.
Yeah,
She's going to
she's
be
losing
right
her
there
mind,
with
too.
us.
Yeah.
And so putting the lyrics in didn't come up with anything?
That's what Mama told me. I don't know. I didn't try
Mama's
it.
Eyes. I thought it was Mama's Eyes, or
Mama's love.
I just saw Mama in it. But,
The mama song.
Mama song. Down, 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 down. Bow, bow.
yeah, that was so much fun those days, though, wasn't it?
It was fun.
We look forward to it. You meet a lot of people,
Oh, yeah.
strange people, and.
That's us.
And what I like to do is play music in between. Because a lot of people come there and they don't mind listening to karaoke, but they don't sing and they want to dance.
Yeah.
So we try to make everybody happy. And it worked, our system worked for everybody. And, we had fun doing it for all those years.
There were a lot of regulars.
Yeah, we had a lot of regulars and, God, a lot of them are gone. I look through the albums now, and a lot of them are gone, and they were great people. We had so much fun. And Duffers, because that was a landmark in Sebring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sebring. What was that? Sebring? Or was that Kayvon
Sebring.
Park?
It was in between.
In between everything.
But technically, I think it was still Sebring.
That was a landmark there in Duffers for years. And,
It's not even there anymore. We ran them out.
and that was our home.
Is the building still there?
The building is there, and it was a woman was selling nurses' uniforms, clothing stuff. But I don't know if she's still there or not.
I don't know. It's hard to tell, but
It seems strange to walk in that building to buy something like that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I know. Turn out the lights. Let me get on the bar and dance. I know. What did you think back in the day when you would just be up there playing music and, looking out in the crowd and everybody's having fun? And the next thing you know, me and Mom and some of the other girls, I don't know. Did you ever end up on top of the bar, like dancing on?
No, but when I first met Scott, we had went to see Grease at the Highlands Little Theater and then headed over to Duffers. And there were waitresses up on the bars. And I mean, we hadn't been dating too long, and I was letting those waitresses pour alcohol in my mouth, and Scott was like, "Yep, that's it. You're the one."
You never knew what you're going to see in Duffers.
That's for sure.
It was so wild there. It was crazy,
Yeah. Seen lots of crazy stuff there.
And Rick, when I first went there, and I said, Rick, could we do karaoke? He went, karaoke? He said, I don't know. He said, well, we'll try it. See how it goes. To make a long story short, we were there for years.
Y'all did 2 nights a week at Duffers, right?
Started off 2 nights a week. Then, and we were doing 2 there and 2 at
Tracks.
And then Tracks, when we left Tracks, we gave Rick all the time. Mm-hmm. But in between weddings and stuff,
Yeah.
whatever we can do to make money back in those days.
Weddings, birthday parties, Christmas parties.
Yeah. It's funny because you go on Facebook now, and these kids, their parents that we did their weddings, these kids are grown up now. Some are engaged, getting married, having babies, and we did their parents' wedding. We're ancient.
Yeah.
Makes us look ancient.
Yeah, it's been a generational thing that y'all got to watch. Like Julie and Jason, for example. Didn't y'all know y'all didn't do their wedding, but y'all were at their wedding. Julie and Jason.
Oh yeah, Julie and Jason.
Yeah, y'all were at the wedding. So you were there for their wedding, and now it's crazy because that was all in Florida. And it's crazy because now when y'all go out to eat, their kids work at the restaurant.
Work at the restaurant.
Where y'all go out to eat at, and then they're up here waiting on them. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, it's weird.
Mom and Papa John are another one of the people who migrated from Florida and came to Georgia, and it just stuck, right?
I know. I was shocked when Julie moved up here. I didn't realize Kim was up here. So I'm just floored. Everybody is coming to Georgia.
Rick Gallimore. I don't know if I could say his last name.
Yeah. Is he up here?
Rick.
Yeah, Rick lives in Georgia. Yeah.
He lives near a lake, he doesn't live far from here, from where we are.
Rick and Diane moved to.
I would have to look on Facebook to find that out.
I don't know. I'm not sure where they moved to.
I would have to look that up, but I probably don't want to. We don't want to give away our address on the podcast.
God, you remember the Geekendales? Was that funny?
Yes, I remember them.
Let's talk about what I know, because for our listeners, everybody listening to the podcast that wasn't with us at any time at Heartland Karaoke, they're not going to know what the Geekendales were. So let's talk a little bit about the Geekendales.
It was a spin-off of the Chippendale dancers, male dancers that were sexy and everything and dance. Well, we did a takeoff on them called the Geekendales, which were guys dressed
like
weird, geeks.
Cray.
Yeah. With slippers and boxer shorts and slippers and
crazy.
Just craziness.
Things hanging out of shorts that weren't a real thing, but they were things that, what do you call those? It's a...
what I had was a tie.
Prop. It's a prop.
Yeah, prop. I had a tie. It was shaped like a fish. And I cut it in half and I sewed it inside my shorts. Yeah.
So you had a fish hanging out.
And I had slippers on and knee-high black socks, right?
That's hot.
And a cane or a walker.
Oh, yeah.
And a walker.
And everybody had their own thing. Everybody had their own getup that they used. One guy got carried away, wild man, remember?
Yeah.
He got carried away. I told him, he said, I'm going to wear a vest and a pajama top bottom. I said, okay, that's fine. But halfway through the dance, he ripped everything off. He had a G-string on.
Uh-oh.
Well, naturally, the manager of the track said to me that night, hey, you got a little risque. I said, I'm sorry. I didn't know that guy was going to do that. I told him, hey, don't do that again. We lose our job. Funny.
Yeah, they were a little more reserved at tracks and the other places y'all did karaoke than they were at Duffers. Yeah. I think anything could have happened there.
I know.
And it did. A lot of stuff happened there.
Just miss it.
No, you were there for a lot of it.
The birthday parties and
yeah, all the celebrations. I can't
bring that up right now. No.
All the celebrations that we had, and it was just crazy, but so much fun. Those were our formative years.
Yes,
you got to watch us form into the women we are today. You wouldn't change us for the world, right?
No.
Good answer.
But take my wife now. Of all the years that she did that, dancing on bars, doing all the music, helping me lug equipment, and doing shows and everything. Now I put some of the movies on in the other room. Hey, come and watch this. She won't even come and watch them. She said, I had enough.
Yeah.
What made you actually decide when it was time to retire?
Age.
Just done?
Yeah. You get, I was old. Don't forget, when I moved to Florida, when I retired, I was already getting pretty old. And it was fun until your body started aching, and, so...
Did you know your last show was going to be your last show? Had you pre-planned it? Do you remember what?
No. Well, we remember Tommy. He worked for us, and then he took it over. I sold it to Tommy, and I told him I'll stay with you until you get rolling, you know. And that was it when I left. And it was funny because we used to get there and set up maybe a half hour before karaoke because a lot of times we would have dinner. And while that dinner was, while we're having dinner and before karaoke started, I used to put soft background music on and let it play. When Tommy took it over, he would put that bang bang music on. You know, people were eating and they would be looking around and be going like this. I walked. I said, Tommy,
You got to calm down.
wait till people finish their dinner and karaoke starts before you put the bang. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I waitressed, I don't know if y'all remember, I waitressed at Duffer's for about 6 months when I first moved to Florida. So
that's right.
you got to remember when y'all would come in there and set up, it was like the older crowd. You know,
still eating.
Yeah, the older crowd was still in there eating.
Right.
You know, so for them to be hearing bang bang music, is that what you called it? Bang bang?
Yeah.
The bang bang music would have been crazy insane.
That's right. So just background music.
Yeah.
The older crowd has their dinner, and either they leave or they're ready for karaoke. Not when they're eating dinner. Okay, all right.
So you had to pass on the lessons to the up-and-coming karaoke kings. You're the true king. There's only one karaoke king in our book, and that was you. That's
And Queen.
I'm
in your.
saying
Oh yeah,
And Queen.
definitely.
Yeah.
Gotta say it.
definitely.
Don't forget, she did all the music, downloaded all the music, and got onto the books. Back then, everybody used
Typed
CDs.
the books. Mm-hmm.
Typed everything up, had books and some music slips. Now everything is
Easy.
automatic.
And I know Mom was really good at always getting the party started.
Yeah.
Like if it were chill or calm or whatever, she was always working the room. It was hard to believe she was working too.
Get people up to dance.
Yeah, she'd get everybody out to dance and, hey, why don't you sing this? And if they were shy, she would, oh, what if I do it with you? And she'd let them, be the star, but not like Brenda. But, yeah, so.
Get out the door. Get out the effing door.
I still have. Oh my God. That's one of the things when we started this, I was like, this is going to be our thing, our show, because the first time I ever sang karaoke, she begged me to sing karaoke with her, and then we get up there, the song's starting, and then she's like, I work alone, and pushed me out. Yes, I work alone.
God.
And so I was like,
I can't believe I let you get up there with me.
you did. And then I was like, don't you ever ask me to do shit like that with you again. Don't you ever, because it was embarrassing. I wasn't drunk enough I was embarrassed. So I was like, don't you ever do that to me? Ever do that to me again? She was like, well, I work alone. So next time she would be like, Stacey, you want to do karaoke? Nope. Nope. Don't ask me anything. Get away from me. Get away from me.
It takes a lot of nerve to get up there in front of people and sing.
It does.
We had a lot of liquid courage.
Yeah, a lot of people had to have a few drinks, But then once you start getting used to doing it, you get hooked.
Yeah.
You can't wait for karaoke night.
Get the bug. I think it's because I knew it was my 15 minutes of fame. I knew it wasn't going to go beyond that. I could never really sing. Can't carry a tune, not being modest. That was it for me.
But you like music and you like doing it.
I do like music.
That's
like
what
to
I
dance.
say. That's what I say. We'll go out now and sing now. I'm old, but I don't care. I like music.
Right.
I like to sing. I get out there and have a good time. You know what I mean?
Good for you.
That's what karaoke is. They're not professionals.
All right, if you're getting up to sing, has Cindy been getting up to sing with you?
No,
No?
I don't know why. She got up this past week. She got up and sang with another lady. They sang a song together, but I don't know why. I don't know why. She says her voice is getting weak, and she doesn't feel like she wants to do it anymore. But we found a place where it's an older crowd, and
We're going to have to go with them, Stacey.
A lot of old timers get up there and.
Well, Brenda's looking for somebody single up in the
Up in the age 90 range.
No,
What age bracket we talking about now?
I know.
50s,
50s?
50s, early 60s.
Late 40s.
They'd have to be, no. I don't
If they
I don't
were
think
really
early 40s.
mature, late 40s.
I don't think so.
We just had a nice kid just come to the house. That kid did some work for us yesterday.
Kid?
He's single.
When you say kid, though, I know it's
think he's-
perspective.
Well, you got to remember, I'm his stepdaughter. He has kids my age.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no,
So
he
we're
was 36.
kids. Oh, that's way too young.
Yeah, too young. Yeah.
Nope. Sorry, guys. If you're in your 30s, I'm off the table.
Well, there's a couple of guys that the karaoke we go to is older men. Every time they see Cindy, yeah, hugging. I says, he wants you. She says, no. He says I remind him of his mother.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That's probably not what a woman wants to hear.
I know. I don't even know if I'd want somebody like Tyler Scott's age to tell me I remind them of their mother.
I had that happen to me at work the other day. His name is George, and I've been telling him to listen, and he showed me his passport. And I asked him about his license, and I guess it wasn't on his person. And I said something about, how'd you get here? And so he said, I feel like you're trying to mother me.
Yes. Well, we are mothering and nurturing. Well, I am. You're not. I am very mothering and nurturing, I think. Am I
Okay.
dreaming it?
Maybe. We need to ask Tyler. We need to get Tyler on the air. He'll
Oh,
tell.
yeah. Tyler will tell you whatever.
He's a natural.
He is good. He is really,
Natural talker,
he's really good. So, you miss that?
Oh yeah. I mean, we had a lot of fun, and you know, when you get older,
The memories.
you live on your memories. Plus the fact your lifestyle slows down a little bit, so you have a lot of time to think back and reminisce. And I have lots of movies and pictures, and I'm always looking at it because I enjoyed it, you know. And Doug, like, yeah, he enjoys it, and we get on the phone, we talk about it and everything.
Yeah.
Your mother kind of pushed it to the side and everything, but that was a happy time in my life, you know. And she says she had a good time too, but she just had enough of it.
Yeah.
I guess there are things that we...
I mean, just imagine all the babies y'all probably made happen. From,
Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah. In the parking lot at Duffers.
in the parking lot. But no, I'm just thinking, I mean, I'm glad that it still means so much to you because I know it meant so much to people. To the people who came and enjoyed it.
Right.
I think, you know, that time it was a fun time. It was weird because, I mean, it was like, you know, we had our karaoke crowd, you know, like we were the cool kids, you know, we were the karaoke crowd. So, you know, you see them out and about, you know, people out and about, you're going, I see you there. You know, that was like, you know, one of those things to where everybody couldn't wait till karaoke night.
I've got one
And
of those
in a little town, I was going to say, and in a little town where nothing else was going on. I mean, kids,
that's true.
I felt like kids had a lot to do at the time, or we just found all the things. I don't know.
I think we did. I think we were very active. I mean, this sounds like, you know, we were just
Oh, we did.
drinking
It was
and
part of-
karaoke all the time, but that wasn't the case.
Oh no,
We did a lot.
We were
of
good.
jobs. We all had jobs.
Yeah,
This was just at
Yeah,
night.
you had real jobs. We had little young kids, you know, to entertain and take care of. So, yeah. I mean, that would be boring if we just talked about every day. Well, we did schoolwork, and then we ate dinner, and then we went to bed, and the next morning we got up and we had breakfast, and we went to school. And I went to school, or they went
We
to
did
school. I
that
went to work.
too.
Yeah, I mean, all of those things happened, but I wouldn't want to do it again. The kid part. I feel like I've been there, done that, and I wouldn't do that again. But if you and Mom ever decide to start karaoke back up, Brenda and I will come. We'll dance on the bar. We'll be your biggest fans.
Break a hip.
We'll sing and dance. And Brenda might break a hip. I won't sing with her.
Yeah, right.
All the things. So,
That's why somebody said to me the other day, "Oh, you're not going to do karaoke anymore?" I just, who wants somebody to do a wedding or thinking they're walking upstage like, you know, shuffling along.
Shuffling.
No, those days are gone.
but I mean, luckily, Brenda and I still give you opportunity for you to holler, "Sit your drunk ass down."
Oh, yeah.
You know how many times we heard that?
Oh, how many times did I say that to you?
Talking about silly karaoke stories, the mall in Sebring, Florida had Kmart as an anchor store. And I was in that Kmart one day, and there were about 5 guys walking by, and they started pointing at me, going, "I will survive, I will survive." I would swear I never saw them in my life. But they knew what song I had been singing the night
darned.
before.
Oh, be darned.
So how embarrassing.
I think it's fabulous.
You know, we posted all those pictures on,
Yeah.
Mom did. And
I was so thin.
But we thought we were fat.
I know. We thought we were fat. You're pretty.
We were so thin. We look good. And now it's like, damn it.
And, and when the people see those and they comment, oh, I remember those days. We had so much fun.
Yeah.
That's,
It makes you feel great.
We did. And, back then we thought it was going to last forever.
Yeah.
I think we thought it was going to last forever.
So a lot of the pictures that John's talking about, you can find on Facebook at Heartland Karaoke. You have the Facebook page set up and a ton of pictures on there from Heartland Karaoke days.
From Duffers and Tracks and Blue Lagoon. And,
From so far back in the day, but
I
my
remember
God.
Blue Lagoon, and I remember going there to peel and eat shrimp all the time, but I don't remember ever doing karaoke there.
oh, yeah, we did.
Why? Maybe I left. Maybe I went to eat and left.
I don't remember y'all doing karaoke. I've seen pictures. I've seen the pictures and the crowds and stuff that were there.
You were there weekly?
Yeah.
And there was another place, too, that was on the lake.
Oh, yeah.
It's not there anymore, but y'all did that on like Monday nights because I could
I
bring
wouldn't have went out during the week.
Well, when I picked the kids up from the daycare from their karate class, I would bring them there because it was just a light dinner
It was
crowd.
outside on a deck.
Outside
the
on
kids
the
would sing.
deck.
Or was that a Sunday?
It's a Sunday or Monday,
Yeah.
but I
When
think
the
it's
kids
more
sing. Yeah, that was
a
fun.
Monday because it was one of those things like for kids, like buy one get one or something like that.
So you picked up kids from
What the
karaoke
heck
too.
was the name of that place? I can't even think of the name.
I don't know.
It was right on the lake.
It's not that place anymore. That place is still there, but that's not what it's called
Is it
anymore.
next to Don Jose's?
Yeah, no, it was further down, but on the same lake, on the same side of the lake. I know.
We've worked every one of those places. We even worked out on the patio at that place you just said.
It was so nice.
Yeah.
Did you ever do Lake Placid?
Yeah.
Jackson's and
We did the bowling alley
so you got around.
and the Moose Club.
That's where I need to hang to find a man. I bet I still got it going on at the VFW.
We started at the Moose. We played a couple of weeks, and we played music. Everybody was sitting there like this. So I told Cindy, "This is not the place for us." So we cut that short. Then we did the bowling alley. We every other week.
I heard the bowling alley's not there anymore.
Not there anymore.
Catch on fire or something?
Oh,
Did
that
I
was
hear
the Sebring Bowling Alley.
Oh,
We're talking
okay.
about Lake Placid.
All right, gotcha.
I mean, there isn't any place we haven't. We've gone to Longboat Key. Other towns in Florida and done weddings. Bill Carroll, remember Bill Carroll? He got married at Longboat Key. Put us up in a hotel there.
Nice.
And we drove there with the trailer and everything. And did his wedding. And stayed overnight and came back the next day. Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of fun.
Wow.
We've traveled all over doing karaoke. Don't forget, 13 years. You had a lot of places.
That's a long time.
You had a lot of places in 13 years.
Yeah. That is a long time for a bar gig. Basically is what it was. That's a lot of work. Putting up with us 4 nights a week. Well, we weren't there 4 nights a week, but we imagine that other people like us were there on
It
nights a
probably
week.
felt like we were there for nights.
In those days, you had to lift up them speakers and this and that, a lot of equipment. Today, it's very simple.
Yeah.
You got a laptop. Their speakers are
All the
mounted
songs are in a...
They leave their speakers mounted on the walls or whatever.
Yeah, you just tie into that. The way our girl does that when we go for... What's that thing we go for sometimes? Trivia night. At trivia night, they just, the girl just walks in with the stuff. And next thing you know, she's on the TVs and her voice is all over the room. And, it just magically happens. She don't bring in any equipment or roll up in there with stuff.
A bucket of pins.
But the only thing I can say about the system they have today on the computer is they could pull up any song.
Yeah.
A lot of times people would ask us for a song. If we didn't have the CD, we didn't have it. Mm-hmm. But they could pull up any song. They can go way back.
Yeah, you had to get all those books ready. I didn't even think back then of all the work that went into it. All those binders that were passed
Mom
out.
did all that stuff.
Oh my
She did all
gosh.
that work.
All that typing of the songs and updating and
And the number for each one.
numbers for each one.
New songs. Just
They had to have them
You had
organized.
to update your books. Of course, we had the books, and then when we would update the music, get new CDs, she would just make the new songs And then we put that in the front of the book. It was like a binder, and you could put those in the front. So you didn't have to do the whole book all the time, just the new music, you know. So we were constantly getting new music. But today you can get anything. You can get music way from 30 years ago. You can pull up a song.
Oh yeah,
that's a good thing about it. Is they can go way back, which is stuff that I sing. You know, Travis Tritt stuff and you know, all the old time country singers and, you know, Toby Keith and
Garth Brooks.
Yeah. There's just some old timers there. And the other night, this lady came up in a song and she sang, what the heck was it? What was it?
Britney Spears.
Beatles. No, it was a Beatles song. Want to Hold Your Hand, or one of those old Beatles songs. We used to love doing years ago. But everything changes, you know.
Everything changes.
I just can't get into the hip hop stuff. I just too old for that, you know.
I think every generation has that to where, like, I don't want to get into maybe rap or anything that Taylor Swift sings, or, you know, I mean, I have my line in the sand that, you know, I'm just like, no, I'm not doing that. What would yours would probably be country.
I'm not a country music fan. I've said it. I'll probably take a lot of heat for that one, but I am not a fan.
Stupid.
In Atlanta and Georgia, there's a lot of people who love the country. Places we go, like I say, the one that we go to, these guys come in with the boots and, you know, the hats, or they got the hat backwards, you know, older men.
Lord.
I know, you know, I don't want to say redneck, but, you know. Can you say redneck?
Yeah, you can say anything you want.
I didn't know if that was
I mean,
because I'm from up north, so I'm technically a pink neck. You know, I'm not a redneck, I'm a pink neck.
You know, they call it Yankee.
I know, Yankee, I don't know. What's the pink neck mean?
I'm not quite a redneck.
Oh.
I'm not quite. I could do country music, but I'm not. I wasn't born here, so I'm a pink neck.
Oh, okay.
I haven't heard that one. So,
I made that up.
Oh, you made it up?
Okay.
Is there a joke that you're dying to tell, or anything before you wrap this up? Today's podcast, is there anything that you're just like, I got to get this out? Or
pertaining to karaoke? Or?
You can talk about anything you want.
She can fix it. Did you ever dread seeing when I came walking in? Were you like, oh Lord, it's going to be a night tonight. Here comes Brenda.
I love seeing people walk in the door. You know, I love seeing people walk in the door because I know they were going to come up and sing. It's nothing worse than
doing a karaoke
show and nobody's here to sing.
That's true.
I mean,
then it's the John and Cindy show, right?
We used to get a kick out of it.
Has that ever happened? You went in and couldn't coax anybody up to sing? So it was just you and Cindy?
I don't think it's ever happened.
Well, that's
I
good.
don't think so. We were always lucky to have the bartenders, Adam, that sang, and you know, a couple of other people would get up and sing a song. You know, so we were always fortunate to have people that we worked that could sing. You know, and that would help fill in. But most of the time, we always had a lot of singers. And like I said, I played dance music too. So we could fill time in by playing dance music.
Okay, so you got recognized for I Will Survive, so you're practically famous.
Yeah, okay.
So what other songs would we recognize your voice in?
Let's talk about sex, baby.
What's the one you always say what's that one? Out the door.
Oh, I Will Survive. We just talked about that one.
That's
the one.
F out the door?
Yeah, get that F out the door. Yeah. She used to run around with the mic and get that F out.
That's what you're just embedded in people's head. They can't get it out. Is it embedded in people's head? What do you say?
And Stacy, I'm
embedded.
It's embedded in people's head.
Stacy would say, I say, okay, go sit your drunk ass down. And she put the microphone back, walk back 3 steps, come back, pick up the microphone again, and start talking again. I said, put the mic down. Oh, one more thing. You know, like 4 times back and forth. Sit your drunk ass down.
Oh, gosh, we had so much fun.
Give me a microphone and it's on.
I know, we have something to say.
I know. All of a sudden I feel like, oh, I got a microphone in my hand. I am special. So fun times, fun times. So I say on that note, let's wrap up. Let's wine
I know,
with
this
Brenda
has been
and
fun.
Stacy. Yeah, you can come be a guest
Thank you,
anytime.
John.
That was fun.
Come be a guest anytime you want, because what's going to happen is when you leave here, you're going to think, damn it, I should have said 17 other things. You know, should have talked about this and I could have told that story. And so we'll have you on
I'll write them down for next time.
next time. You have we keep saying we're going to make we're going to make an outline of what we're going to talk about, but we always just go off the rails and
We do.
we normally don't know what we're going to talk about. So you want to wrap us up with Set Your Drunk Ass Down one last time? Or till next time?
Am I saying it to you or am I saying it to
All of us.
Sit your drunk ass down.
That's right. So that was Let's Wine with Brenda, Stacy, and Papa John, our special guest star today. Thank you
we
for coming
enjoyed
in.
Having it.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome to BS Studios. It's only going to get better. So it was fun.
It was fun.
Yay!
I'm glad you were here.
Me too.
That's a wrap.